All right, welcome to a little morning warm up, or really any time of the day that you're feeling a little stagnant or stuck and just need to reawaken, re energize, and get prepared for the next thing in your day. Join me on the mat with 2 blocks, and we'll start there. Welcome to our basic warm-up flow. We're going to get started in a simple child's pose. Knees wide, big toes to touch, butt to heels, brow forward and down as the arms reach forward, soften through shoulders, neck, and jaw. Take a moment to settle in, maybe with some slight movements, rocking the forehead on the earth, and then finding a full breath in through your nose. And settling into stillness, HA, exhale. Arriving to these moments here, watching your breath as it draws in through the nose and out through the mouth, being simple as you cultivate your meditative mind. And then inviting intention. What's your why for coming to your mat in these moments? Finding another breath in through the nose. And another HA. And begin to walk the hands forward, tenting the fingers, lifting through the shoulder blades. And then pressing the palms into the earth as you exhale, draw the navel deeply in towards the sits bones and spine. Come up to your tabletop on your in-breath. Arrive with some soft movements forward and back, maybe the toes tucked under, getting a little soul stretch. Start to lean side to side with shoulders, with hips. And feeling a deeper awareness to body, maybe finding some undulations in the spinal column from the tailbone to the head. No rush here. Always taking your time in your practice, doing what you can, modifying as you need. If something doesn't feel right, don't even stress about doing it. Just remember, it's a practice, not a perfection. And from here, finding a few rounds of cat-cow, sealing the lips, breathing in through the nose, lift sits bones and crown. Out through the nose, draw the navel to spine, rounding. And 2 more here. Inhale, front side body expands. And exhale, front side body contracts. Strong navel, strong abdominals. 1 more cycle. Finding your neutral spine, let's take the left hand slightly forward, send your right hand high, and then we'll simply weave the right arm under, bringing the right shoulder to the earth, right temple to the earth. Left hand might reach forward and a little bit to the right. And press your hips to the right here. Breathe into where you feel. 2 cycles, in through the nose. Ujjayi, ocean breath out through the nose. And walking left hand back directly by the face, press into your left palm, send your right hand high, tuck your right toes under, extend your right leg, spin the heel down as you bring your left toes to the left side of the space, modified side plank, option to lift the left or the right leg, option to bend the right knee, right hand to right foot. From here, either find a pull of the right heel in towards the right glute, pressing the knee to the left side of the space, or maybe you kick and spread wide through the shoulder. 2 breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Last cycle. As you exhale, release the bind, bring your right hand back to the earth, square the body forward as right foot steps outside the right hand. Little easy twist, option to use a block underneath your left hand, taking your right hand forward and up on your inhale. And circling out right wrist as you arrive. Let the hips melt forward and down. Nose can be down, or maybe it's up. Couple rotations for the wrists here. In through the nose, out through the nose. One more breath in. Right hand outside, right foot, heel toe, right foot back towards center. Prepare the body to rise. Exhale, engaging navel. Inhale, moon pose, arms coming up. Extending through the elbows, biceps back by the ears, pressing through the feet in traction, the points of contact with the earth towards each other. Glutes are strong, heart's lifting, soft shoulders and jaw. Full breath in. Cactus the arms, spread through the sternum, shoulder blades squeeze, elbows towards ribs. Inhale, back up tall, lengthen your front leg. Half splits on your exhale, hands to earth or blocks, right toes point up, right hip drops back. Nose can stay forward or come down towards right leg. And breathing. One more cycle. And then walking hands forward, tucking back toes. High plank on your inhale. Lift the back knee, right foot to left. Navel draws in, tail tucks. Grip the fingertips, inner elbows forward. Coming high on the toes. Look at the elbows. Make sure they stay over the wrists as you lower knees. And then bring the chest and chin forward and down. Squeeze the elbows to ribs. Tap the chin. Come back up to your cow pose. Inhale, lifting sits bones and crown. Exhale, another knees, chest, chin. Same idea, elbows squeeze in. One more full cycle. Inhale. Exhale to lower, chest and chin to the earth. Glide the hips and the tops of the legs, tops of the feet into the earth. Pressing strong. Lift chest and chin forward and up. Crown going forward. Length through the back of the neck. Maybe the hands float off the earth. Maybe they go wide. You could also bind at the back. Pressing the bind away, spreading more through the chest. Full breath in and out. Releasing the hands back to the earth. Brow down. Exhale. Coming back up to your tabletop on your in-breath. And then arrive. Right hand slightly forward. Left hand high on your inhale. Exhale, weaving. Left shoulder, left temple to the earth. Right hand might walk forward and maybe a little to the left. Engage the hips instead of relaxing here. Engage them over to the left slightly, bringing more space across the outside of the right arm. Full breaths in, strong breaths out. One more cycle. Right hand back right by the face, press into right palm, left hand goes high, left leg extends, tucking toes under, modified side plank, right toes to the right side of the space. Left heel goes down, press through the right palm, maybe lift the left leg, maybe find the bind here, either pulling heel in, pressing knee to the space behind the body, or finding your kick. Nose can be again down or up, breathing 2. Last inhale. As you exhale, bring the left hand back down, step the left foot outside the left hand. Right hand continues to stay down as the left hand goes high, letting the hips meld forward. Circling out left wrist here, a couple breaths. Looking back down at the earth as you exhale, heel toe, left foot back to center, left hand comes down, square the body, prepare with your exhale, moon pose on your inhale, lifting and arriving, tractioning the points of contact with the earth towards each other, creating some strength and length at the same time. Pelvic floor stays strong, soft shoulders and jaw. Another breath in, elbows towards ribs, exhale, spread through the sternum, open the heart. Re-extend up tall, half splits. Inhale, lengthening left leg. Exhale, folding. Left hip draws back, left toes point up. And breathing across your sensation here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Grounding front foot, walking hands forward, back toes tuck under. This time high plank on your inhale. Bring the shoulders over wrists, watch the elbows, make sure they stay over the wrists as you lower halfway to hover. 3, 2, 1. Exhale to the earth. Soften the low half of the body, press through the palms. Cobra, deepening a back bend here. Inhale. Exhale, round all the way down. Pressing back into the tops of the feet, legs, hips, navel come off the earth, upward dog, heart shining forward, crown towards the sky. Exhale, down dog, arrive. Pedal out the knees. Awakening extra strength in the arms, pressing the whole palm, spread fingers into the earth. Lifting heels on your inhale, making any adjustments, and then settling heels towards the earth. Navel's going up and back, outer shoulders rotating down. Continue to press through the palms. Lengthen through the back of your legs. Inhale, through the nose, exhale. Right leg going high on your in-breath. Drawing knee to nose on your out-breath, stepping through. And spin the left heel down, bring the hands to the hips. Warrior one. Inhale, fill the belly to rise up, arriving with the arms to the sky. This is a shorter stance for your warrior. Ideally, the hips are moving towards parallel, but they don't have to be parallel. There's no need to push the left hip forward and strain the low back. We're grounded through the feet and contracting our inner thighs towards center, feeling all of the length being created here. Try to ground the right knee directly over the right heel. Full inhale. Hands to your low back. Spin the heart slightly left. Bind the hands here. Press the bind down. Spread through the chest. Humble warrior on your exhale. Right shoulder, inner right knee. Head hangs heavy. Keep pressing through both feet. Hands might lift towards the sky. Deepening awareness to the shoulders. Full breath in. And out. Last inhale. Hands to low back on your exhale. Bring your left hand down. Left toes tuck under. Easy twist. Right hand goes high. Maybe the left foot walks back slightly. Pointing the toes over towards the right to the best of your ability. Maybe coming onto the outer edge of the left foot horizon. Dip the hips. Reach the right hand back. Full breath in. And out. Coming back through your easy twist. Inhale. Both hands top of the mat, high to low plank, exhale. First vinyasa, back bend, inhale of choice, and then finding downward dog again. H-A, Ujjayi. Left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale, little short stance, right heel spins down, hands to hips, supporting you to inhale and rise, warrior one. Arriving with your exhale, arms to the sky, soft shoulders and jaw. Pressing through the feet, contracting inner thighs. Left knee over left heel, and again, avoid any pinching in the low back by either shortening the stance, widening the stance, or not worrying so much about the right hip pressing forward. Full breath in, strong breath out. Last inhale. Hands to low back again, heart spins slightly right, binding, pressing bind down to spread through the sternum on your inhale. Navel draws in, rounding, humble warrior. Making any adjustments you need as left shoulder comes to inner left knee. Hands pressing towards the sky, and if that's not available, just be where you can be. And last breath in here. And bringing hands to the low back, releasing right hand towards the top of the mat, right toes tuck under, walk them back as you inhale, easy twist. Option to stay here or roll onto the outer edge of both feet, toes pointing left, horizon left hand reaches back as the right hip drops. Full breath in and out. Inhale back to your easy twist, exhale into your vinyasa. Beautiful back bend on your inhale. H-A down dog on your exhale. Nice, everybody. Full breath in and out. Right leg high again. Inhale, half scorpion this time as you exhale. Bend your right knee, right hip stacks on left. Lift heel roots down. Press through both palms. Right palm really rooting down. Square the shoulders. Full breath in and out. Inhale, re-square the hips, right knee to right elbow as you exhale, round, engage. Inhale, up and back. Right knee to left elbow, exhale. Inhale, up and back. Knee to nose, exhale, stepping through high crescent this time. Back toes stay tucked under as arms come high. Lengthening back leg, right knee over right heel. Hips ideally working towards that parallel squared space towards the front edge of the mat. Full breath in And sweep the hands forward, down and back on your exhale. Heart leading forward, right hip bumping back. Engaging the navel, breathing here. Align the arms with the back leg, reaching them forward and up on your in-breath. Prayer palms, exhale. One more inhale. Peel open, warrior two. Left heel spins down, left toes point left. Left arm out behind you. Soft shoulders and jaw. Deepen. Right knee over right heel. Spread wide through the hips. Contracting inner thighs towards center. Low ribs drawing in. Full breath here. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Last breath in. Exhale, reach. Left hand to left hip or around the low back, or reverse inhale. Arrive, exhale. Maybe the right hand comes behind the head, looking up towards the sky, pressing right cheek towards right armpit. Full breath in and out, really pressing through both feet. Inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Hands to the earth, right foot to left, both toes tuck under, high to low plank, knees, chest, chin. Back bend, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Expansive breath here. And out here. Ujjayi, left leg goes high, opening up half scorpion. Bending left knee, left hip, sacks on right, right heel roots down, press through the palms, square the shoulders, full cycle in. Ujjayi out. Re-extend left leg, inhale, knee to nose, exhale, step. High crescent, inhale, arms going up, low ribs drawing in, squared hips, grounded feet, pressing through the back, balls of the right foot, really extending through your back leg, full breath in, bowing forward, hands forward, down, and then back, spine in line with the back leg, navel drawing in, squeezing shoulder blades, inhale, exhale. Arrowhead, inhale, arms align with the spine and back leg, prayer palms coming together, out, away from the toes. Full breath in here, peel open, warrior two, right heel spins down, right hand reaches back. Feel the engagements in the shoulders, but try to soften them away from the ears. Press left knee over towards the left pinky toe as you ground through the whole sole of each foot. Continue to contract inner thighs towards center. Another big breath in. Exhale, reach right hand to low back or around the back. Peaceful reverse inhale. Keeping the bend to the front knee. Keep extending through the back leg. Another full breath in. Vinyasa on your exhale. Hands to the earth. High to low plank. Knees, chest, chin. Back bend in breath. And finding a child's pose for a moment. Exhale, tail to heels, brow down just like we began. This time option for prayer palms and bringing prayer palms behind your head. Tapping back into your center. Expansive breath in and out. Releasing fingertips back to the earth in front of you. Roll up through a cat spine on your inhale. Lower knees, chest, chin on your exhale. Take the knees wide. Point the toes towards the sky. Press the toes together as you find scorpion pressing into the palms. Deepening this back bend. Getting a nice space across the front of the thighs and hips. Engage to the pelvic floor. Keep pressing shoulders away from ears. Maybe the head drops back slightly. Deep inhale. Strong exhale. Last in breath. Exhale. Bring the toes back to the earth. Extend through the legs. Downward dog. Expansive inhale. And exhale. Lifting heels, bending knees, looking forward. Step, maybe float, top of the mat. Find your fold. Exhale. Halfway lift, soft knee, lengthen spine, breath. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, root the glutes down and back, and bring the arms high. Focus, drishti. Single point, non-moving point for your vision. Bring the prayer palms back together, drop them behind the head. Start to transition weight into the balls of the feet and the toes as you lift the heels. 3, 2, 1. Press through the toes, arms high, heels down. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Tapping back into intention, into your why, and feeling the energy of your body, the rooting feet on the earth, the lifting crown towards the sky. Full breath in and out. Moving through a little flow of all that we've just done. Sweeping arms high, inhale. Lead with heart forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift in breath. Vinyasa out breath. Stepping back, high to low. Back bend. Down dog on your exhale. Three-legged dog, inhale, right leg high. Knee to nose, breathe out, step through, back heel down. Warrior 1, inhale, short stance. Exhale, without a bind, bow right shoulder towards inner right knee. Turn the left toes under, high crescent, inhale. Warrior 2, open up, exhale. Reverse on your in-breath. And Vinyasa again, hands to the earth, move through. Back bend. Down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to nose, breathe out, step through, back heel down. Warrior 1, inhale. Exhale, bow, left shoulder, inner left knee, right toes tuck under, high crescent, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse in breath. Vinyasa, exhale. Meeting back, down dog. Lifting heels, bending knees, looking forward. Exhale, step or float top of the mat forward. Half lift in. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sink the glutes, arms up. And then sink it down. Keep the knees in alignment, hands to heart. Find a twist towards the right, left elbow forward, right elbow back. Again, knees stay in alignment like they're in front of a wall. Maybe you bring that elbow to tap. Left elbow to right knee, and then inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist your opposite way. Again, knees stay in alignment. Maybe the nose looks up. Maybe you tap right elbow on your next exhale to left knee, and then inhale, come through center. And opposite twist, exhale. Keeping length in the spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, tap. One more side. Inhale. Exhale. Last side, in breath. And out breath. Come to stand, inhale. Hands through heart center, exhale. Sweeping arms high in breath. Exhale, fold. Half lift in. Step your left foot back, runner's lunge, exhale. High crescent, inhale. Warrior 2, breathe out. Reverse, breathe in. Vinyasa, move through. Moving with breath. Meeting back in down dog. HA, exhale. Lifting heels, bending knees, look forward. Exhale, floater step, top of the mat, Uttanasana. Half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, chair pose, sink the glutes, arms up. Hands to heart center. Exhale, twist right, tap elbow. Inhale, heart center, forward. Exhale, opposite twist. Inhale, come up tall, spine, arms high. Exhale, fold, soft knees. Half lift, inhale, weight in the left foot. Right foot steps back, runner's lunge, strong pelvic floor. High crescent in. Warrior 2 out. Reverse inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Back bend. Child's pose. Coming into this bowing, humble, restful shape. Taking a pause without rush to move to the next thing. Find 3 to 5 slow breaths in through the nose. And long, slow HA exhales. Elongating the exhale. in a greater length than the inhale. This is supporting your parasympathetic nervous system to come online. Your rest and restore energy. Every time we elongate the exhale more than the inhale, cultivating that sense of calm and peace. From here, move into any of the advanced or stronger Vinyasa flows I'm offering in future videos. This is where you can always return to for some moment of warming up body, moving your energy, shifting from stagnant to vibrational. A big full breath in and out. I'll see you next time. So like mentioned at the end of our flow, this is a great warm-up. Utilize it as a warm-up. Tap into this, and then any of the further Vinyasa videos that I offer, they might feel, if you do them by themselves, like you're getting dropped in really quick into strong flow, advanced postures, and whatever really wants to emerge in the practices here in this channel. Again, take your time. It's always just a practice. There's never perfection needed. Look forward to seeing you again. And again, as always, like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here for you, to support you. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings. Aloha. Namaste.